Good afternoon, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I hope everybody's doing great. As for me, I'm doing pretty good this afternoon. I haven't really gotten no sleep. I've been up since all night. I did a workout this morning, and I'm not even sleepy. I'm wide awake. I'm believing about certain things. First thing I want to say is shout out to all my brother in arms that have served and placed their lives on the line in combat, fought for our freedom. For those who we lost due to sicknesses, those who have taken the easy way out. I lost y'all again. I lost y'all right now real quick. Let me shut it off and restart this video. Well, I guess I'll continue. I know I'm having some technical difficulties here. Guess when you want to speak about certain things, things happen. But I was doing a shout out to all my brother in arms, those who have served, those that are going through physical ailments, and those that have taken the easy way out. Shout out to all the brother in arms and prayers to those that we've lost. Hope everybody is doing great. I want to bring talk about certain things right now, and it's dealing with stories. When people say that the story is legit and all this stuff. When I share my experiences through several podcasts and all this, I've spoken truthful of my experiences. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. To me, it's not about viewers. It's not about who's got the better podcast or anything like that. To me, it's about being truthful. And what I mean by that is, when you say a story, right? For example, the story that I say about what happened to me in Elms Grove, and I talk about how there's all kinds of entities there, whether it be skinwalkers, the disembodied demonic Nephilim demons. I talk about this, and I've been saying this all throughout my podcast that I have done and through interviews. I've been talking about this, and I've been talking about things of the past also, of what I experienced when I was a kid. Well, I've said my stories truthfully to everybody. And not just that, I've gone a little bit further than that. I've placed evidence, whether it's pictures of these demonic entities, whether it be short reels of these demonic entities. I've taken it to the fullest. The reason I've taken it to the fullest is because, to me, it's about the balance, and it's a spiritual battle, and I have to awaken as many people that are being bonded. That's my mission, That's why I've taken it to the fullest. One step further, there's a difference when somebody can say a story and you don't know if the story is true, because they're making it up, or they set it up so it can sound so realistic. But in order for a story to be 100% true, you got to have some kind of evidence. You got to have some kind of proof. Well, I've taken it in that nature, in which I'm showing y'all through my latest picture. If y'all noticed how they're there within the picture, where they manifest, and they're right there in plain sight. I'm showing you all the evidence so y'all can be aware how they can look so realistic, but in the same way, they are not realistic as in the flesh, but they're in disembodied form. But they still have the appearance of a beastly form, whether it be like a werewolf, a Bigfoot, a demon, right? Some people say in the picture that I just placed, it has horns. I haven't just told y'all stories. I have no reason to lie about my stories. I don't have to read off a paper. I can tell you my stories because I have a good memory, right? And I'm taking it one step further, several steps further. I'm showing you photos and short reels that I created, so y'all can see of the activity that happens there in Elms Grove. Not just in Elms Grove. This is part of a spiritual balance, a spiritual battle. Everywhere I go, there's always activity. It happens that way because they know that I can see them, I can sense them, and if they're trying to spiritually attack a person, if they're trying to bond a person, if they're trying to possess a person, to cause ailments, to cause them sick, to cause them not to be themselves, me as a spiritual person, it's my duty as I serve the Heavenly Father. I stay obedient, and I'm blessed with the capabilities to be able to get rid of the attachments that individuals have. I free them from that that's bonding them. I tell them exactly what to do to free themselves from this bondage. And normally, these individuals, when they're going through something, it's because they have some kind of spiritual opening, which could be, for example, if they're going through something physically, if they're going through something financially, if they have vengeance in their heart, if they suffered something tragic and blame it on the Heavenly Father, in which, in a sense of where they stop believing in Him. You know, sometimes the things that people, the problems that they have is really within themselves, right? That's causing everything to come their way because they have this spiritual opening. And the only one that can set themselves on the right path is those individuals themselves, but doing the right thing. The right thing would to be forgive, not to fear, not to have hatred or anger, right? Vengeance, that's out of the equation. The Maintain the Love Foundation is a Maintain the Love Foundation. They're able, because as you maintain the Love Foundation, you forgive. That's what cuts generational curses. It severs any negative ties, and you can move on forward as you did as you forgave, which is forgiveness is part of love. Then you get blessed with the spiritual gifts of discernment. In saying that, brothers and sisters, as I'm doing these things, right? As I'm doing these things, doing the good works. As I do the good works, and I'm showing those people, I'm showing the viewers, the people, that this unseen forces do exist, for them to be aware and awakened, to be ready, just in case those unseen forces decide to attack them. You know, through spiritual encrypted encounters, I've said numerous times exactly what to do, right, to overcome this unseen forces. The ultimate thing you can do is tie, bind, and rebuke through Jesus Christ. You know, I've done all the works. I'm doing all the works, what I'm supposed to be doing. At the same time, when from the first time I ever spoke all the way to now, the videos and everything, you can see my face. You can see who I am. You know what's in my heart. You know how I am as an individual, because you've done hurt me numerous times. I don't have to hide from anybody. I don't have to have an imaginary personality that you're not able to see my face. That you're not able to see my face. Like certain individuals that are doing podcasts, right? That you can't see their identity because they're afraid to get in the camera. To me, this is just the God honest truth. When somebody hides their face and they're going to show themselves to the camera, why? What are they hiding? Right? That's the bigger question. What are they hiding? Second of all, The Heavenly Father guides me. The Heavenly Father shows me what's ahead, what's to come ahead. And the Heavenly Father shows me who's my enemy. What does that mean when he shows me who my enemy is? He reveals everything to me ahead of time. So, in saying that, I know certain individuals' identities without them even saying who they are or pretending to be somebody that they ain't. I know their true identity. I know their fake identity. I know who they are. I know their fake identities also. As I'm spiritually blessed to be able to identify people, I can listen and I can make the connection spiritually, and I know who's who. In saying that I know who's who, it's not my fault that the Heavenly Father blesses me this way. Just like He blesses me to pray for people that are sick. He blesses me to cleanse houses. So, this goes out to the people that have fake profiles, that show me their true identity, but I know they're somebody else that don't want to show their face. I know their identity because they reveal it to me without even knowing they reveal it to me, but that's how the power of the Heavenly Father is. The only thing I can say is this. Why play games? Why you might deceive a lot of other people by playing the games that you play, right? That you play. Well, I'm not into the games that you play. I'm just a bystander. Maybe me and you have spoken twice. Maybe me and you have spoken twice. Once with your imaginary no face did a podcast with you. The second time, the real you. The real you, you identified yourself to me. I know who you are because you identified yourself to me. Spiritually, you identified yourself to me. Physically, I have those capabilities too. I was in the military. I can tell somebody's demeanor. You know, that's what I do. Just like I could tell the vault was a liar since day one. I have those capabilities. When I started this, it's not because for viewership to me, it's not about numbers. It's not about competition. It's not about nothing like that for me. I just want to get that straight right now. The works that I do is because of Jesus Christ. Because what He's done for me and what I've been through, He's been there for me. This is why I do these works. So, basically what I'm saying, at least I'm showing y'all of who Abe Ciaz is, whether it's Brother Abe Ciaz, whether it's Sergeant Ciaz, or for, entertainment purposes, whether it's the Count Ciaz, right? I'm showing you a little bit of me. And I'm not hiding with no picture. I'm not hiding with no fake profiles. I'm not hiding with multiple fake profiles. I'm just me. When people try to use a fear factor, that these people are dangerous, blah, blah, blah. That's how I see it. When I hear these people are dangerous, blah, blah, blah. That's what I hear. When somebody say these people do witchcraft, that do voodoo. That's a dangerous person. I hear blah, blah, blah. The reason I hear blah, 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 because physically, I can handle situations physically. Spiritually, through Jesus Christ, I just leave it up to Him, and He takes care of the situation spiritually. So, when I hear people talk about this, people can do this and that, that's nonsense. The reason I say nonsense, whether spiritually, the only way somebody can do something to you spiritually, if you allow it, right? If you allow it. How are you going to allow it for somebody to affect you spiritually? You're hearing a lot of people saying that this person's doing this, they're going through this, they're going through that. They're seeing these things. You start hearing it, right? So you start believing what you're hearing. I'm just letting you know how it's happening. So if you're hearing all these people saying these things are happening to them, you start believing it, then guess what's going to happen? Because you have a spiritual opening, the things that are around you spiritually are going to attack you, because somewhere within you, you have fear, right? When somebody installs fear in you, that's what happens. You're going to be afraid. That's a spiritual opening. When somebody says something negative towards you, all these people start sending you negative stuff. For example, me. I could place a picture and people start going off of my picture, right? People that I know might be going off in the picture, and I'm like, why are they going off in the picture? Why is a picture offending them so badly, right? Why is it offending them so badly? The reason the picture is offending them badly is because maybe that's what's within the picture might be upon them, that they're being bonded by what's within the picture. Not necessarily what's within the picture, but the negative energies might be upon them that's bonding them, that they're targeting my pictures, saying all kinds of rude things about my pictures, because they're being bonded by what's within the picture, right? Does that make sense? So basically, the other people that are spiritually grounded, that do have a love foundation, that identify what's within the picture, says positive things about the pictures. There's like several people, like numerous people that like the pictures, they see what's within the picture, because I believe those individuals have a good love foundation, right? A strong love foundation. They do have a personal relationship with the Heavenly Father. That's why they're able to see what's within the picture, compared to somebody that's being bonded by the unseen forces, because they have a spiritual opening and they're being used to come up against me in a spiritual way. There's one thing between saying something and doing something. I mean, you could say something negative about my pictures, but I'm showing you that as evidence and proof. Then you could tell me that you didn't mean it that way, that you're just trying to say this and this and that. But a negative comment is a negative comment, right? If you don't feel the picture, you don't sense it, like I said before, because you might be spiritually bonded, you're not going to be able to see, because they're not going to let you see. Or if you have your own personal agenda, that you don't want nobody to see the spiritual aspect out of things, because you want your story that you're saying, that what you encountered was something 100% flesh. That's what you're saying, that it's 100% flesh. But when I'm showing my evidence, what seems to be something that looks like either a dogman, a Bigfoot, a skinwalker, a disembodied demonic Nephilim, because they have those capabilities, like I've been saying all along, that they can manifest that way, and I'm showing you all the proof. So which one's true? A story, or a story with spiritual proof? in which I'm showing you the spiritual proof. I've been showing you all the spiritual proof for a very long time. Like I said, I'm not worried about the people with the negative comments. I'm not worried about the trolls. I'm not worried about the haters. I'm not worried about the people that feel that I'm throwing a wrench in the crypto community. I'm not worried about podcasters that are affiliated with each other, thinking they're going to come up against me spiritually or physically or mentally by playing games. You can come at me however you want to come. That's fine. But I have Jesus Christ on my side. He reveals everything to me. That's why I'm making this video right now. For those that are viewing, if I still have a good connection, that's why I'm making this video. What's the ultimate goal? For those that are being affiliated, joining a little group, what's the ultimate goal for y'all? I mean, within y'all's little groups or whatever you're affiliated with, what's the ultimate goal? I mean, the only thing I've seen from alliances or people that are plotting with each other, next thing you know, they're plotting against each other. Next thing you know, they're backstabbing each other. That's all I see. You know, backstabbers. You know, that's all I'm seeing. That's what I see. But at the same time, spiritually, I'm showing you all the proof, you know. It doesn't matter to me how many of y'all come at me. It doesn't matter if I've done podcasts with y'all. Doesn't matter you've invited me to your groups and you flagged me, you've come up against me in a negative way, trying to prevent me from doing these videos. I'm going to still continue to do my works. That's basically what I'm telling y'all. I don't know what's the matter with y'all that, like, especially for certain individuals that can't even show their face, what you've been through in life, whether you was in an accident. Maybe you blame Jesus Christ for the accident that you were in. I don't know, you were drinking. I don't know, you made the wrong decision. But whatever the case might be, when you take out Jesus Christ out of the equation, it's got to be a reason you're taking Jesus Christ out of the equation. And I believe it's because you place yourself in a situation and you're blaming him, but it was really you, right? It was really you that did something you wasn't supposed to do. And you're blaming Jesus Christ. But if you were looking to the mirror, to your current condition, how you look, it was really your fault. It wasn't Jesus Christ's fault. It was your fault. The only thing I can say to you is I'll keep you in prayer, brother. You know, you don't reveal yourself to me. I know who you are. But I'm not gonna be a bad person. I'll keep your identity. You know, only you know who you are, who I'm speaking to. I just don't know why. What would you, for the people that have supposedly these big groups with fake numbers, you know, how do you, if you got fake numbers and you say a lot of people view my video and I have so many likes, but the fake numbers, are there real people liking your story? Or is it the fake number bots that are liking your story? I mean, how is that? It's kind of like, it reminds me of the elections, you know? When Joe Biden won the elections in which they had a cheat, right? That's what that reminds me of. How are you saying your story's legit, but the people that are running have bots? That's not legit. I mean, if fake bots and if fake bots are giving you the likes because of a certain percentage, and if they're fake bots, right, fake subscribers, then is people really hearing your story? Are they truthfully 100% real people listen to your story? I mean, like I said, anybody can say a story, but you got to have some kind of evidence, right? In order for your story to be legit or 100% legit, you got to have some kind of evidence, you know? Some kind of evidence. Me, I've said many stories, and I've presented a lot of evidence from the stories. I can go back home to where I used to live, where there's still spiritual activity there, from the spiritual wars of what was happening there, and I'm more than sure that I'll be able to capture evidence from the stories where I used to live. I wish I remember where I was in Tamaulipas, Reynosa, when I was growing up. I would have gone there too. All the places that I've gone to, I could go to and show the evidence, because my stories are true and I have evidence to back it up. When I speak of Elms Grove, for those who know me, I've been speaking about Elms Grove, 6 years now? Since 2015, and before that, I've been talking about Elms Grove. For those that follow me from Lightworkers of the World, Lightworker Life Feeds, they follow me to Positive Spiritualist, then they follow me to Spiritual Encrypted and Conscious. I know what I'm talking about, because I've been talking about this for a very long time, you know. I have the evidence. I've been placing the evidence. The thing is, people that do not have the faith, do not believe in Jesus Christ, and do not want to bring the spiritual aspect into the cryptic community, paranormal community, whatever, supernatural community. It's all dealing with a balance. Life is dealing with a balance. The evidence is there, and I've been submitting it. I don't know if y'all noticed the most current picture that I placed, and I have several more. I've been holding back placing pictures, because at one point in time I was placing pictures like almost every day, but I'm holding back. I still got pictures that I haven't placed. I have the evidence of this DD, and there's people that say it looks like it has horns. Is that a goat man? I said, no, that's not a goat man. That's DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim, a demon with horns, a demon with wings. They all look different, but you can see the demon characteristics in it. They have the ability to shapeshift and look different. I know I don't have that many viewers right now, but I might do a video later on. There's just a quick live right now, just to address certain individuals. They think they can play games with everybody. They think that everybody's gullible. They think that everybody's dumb, and that they're 1 step, 10 steps, 20 steps ahead, in which they're wrong. Because Jesus Christ is the one that knows everything, and through him, he reveals everything. I'm just here to let you know. Like I said, I know certain individuals' identities through Jesus Christ. And of course, when you think that you're better than everybody else, that you can play the games and think that nobody's going to figure it out, well, guess what? I done figured you out. I know exactly who you are. I've been knowing for a while. I just go with the flow of things. That's all I do. I go with the flow of things. People might ask you, why would you go with the flow of things? Why would I tell my enemy, right? or somebody negative coming up against me, that I know exactly what they're doing, that I know exactly what they're thinking, why would I say that to them? Me, I just let it all unfold out by itself. It's not my job to tell them what to do, what not to do. Every move that they make, every choice that they make, is upon themselves. But I know one thing, that whatever negative steps they try to take towards me, it goes back to them 7 times fold. That's how this works. I don't worry about them. But yes, brothers and sisters, I got another photo. I'm thinking about placing it. Is dealing with the path in Elms Grove. Within the path in Elms Grove. I think I got a good capture there also. There's one there where it's right there, right to the right of the path. And there's another one too where they're by some bushes, or right there, like near the bushes, or the tree line. But I think I'm going to take my time placing those pictures. I want to see all the comments. You know, a lot of people are liking the latest picture that I placed. No, I just want people to be aware of what they're really facing out there, you know, what they're really facing, what they're really believing in, what they're really believing. They're being deceived. I'm sorry to say, they're being deceived by this unseen forces, this demonic forces. They're being deceived. That's all I can say, that they're being deceived by them. You know, I just say, don't give them power by believing in them. When you gift them, you're actually, in the sense of a way, believing in them and worshiping them. When you gift them, right? That's what you're actually doing. You know, so that's a spiritual opening, because you're already gifting them as in believing in them. You know, and that'll cause an opening for them to bond you spiritually, to attach themselves to you. Then when you go back home, the attachment goes inside your home with you, because it's on you. If you don't realize what you're doing, well, you're basically giving it a free opening to your household. These demonic beings, in which when they go there, the activity starts picking up. You start seeing shadow figures. You start seeing whatever manifestations they want to take. You start seeing it in your home. The next step would be is stop believing in them. Know what you're dealing with. Bring Jesus Christ into the picture. Cleanse your home. Bless your home. Take authority over it in Jesus Christ's name. And send whatever you brought in there, send it away. Because you have the authority to do that. It's up to you to send them away. But there's a lot of people that do not know that, because they're being bonded by them. You know, they bond, they attach themselves to the people, in which it brings confusion. And they just does, and then they come in many ways, in many ways and many forms, in which, for example, when you're being targeted and people are coming at you in a negative way, it could be a lot of people, but you still gotta stay focused on the prize, which the prize would be going into the kingdom of heaven. In order for you to go into the kingdom of heaven, you have to maintain a love foundation. So doesn't matter how many people come my way, I still remain with the love foundation. You can say anything negative that you want to say. You can cry, you can pout about my pictures. You can say whatever you want to say about my stories. You come at me in numbers for all I care. But I know that I'm saying the truth. I know the Heavenly Father knows that I'm saying the truth, and I'm just doing His works. When He's telling me to put this information out for the people could understand, I'm just being obedient. So when you're coming up against me, right? You're coming up against me with negativity, coming in numbers. So we're gonna do Abe C is this way. We're gonna get together. Come ABC. Abe C is this way, or this way, and this way. You don't have to talk amongst each others. You can come at me however you want to come at me, but I already know things ahead of time because I'm shown this. So I just wait and see the moves that everybody's going to make, which I already know they're going to make certain moves. I know when they're going to make the moves spiritually. At the same time, I just leave it up to the Heavenly Father. I'm doing His works. So when you're coming up against me in a negative way, you're not coming up against me in a negative way. If I'm doing the Heavenly Father's works, Jesus Christ's works, you're going up against Him. So if you're going up against Him and I'm just doing my job, a spiritual job, of being obedient and being a vessel to do the good works, you're going to have to face Him, right? So if you come at me in numbers and in a negative way, and 7 times fold is the ultimate prize, right? 7 times fold. This was going to go back to y'all when y'all come at me in numbers. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen, honestly? If you're throwing all kinds of arrows my way, but all the arrows you're throwing my way is being deflected, going back to y'all 7 times fold, and certain things are happening to y'all, what do you think those things are happening to y'all? I've told you all that Jesus Christ is my avenger and my protector. I've been telling y'all. So it shouldn't be no surprise. What's happening is not coincidental. What's happening is exactly how everything works spiritually. That's how it works. So just be careful who you get affiliated with. Because maybe these people that you're getting affiliated with, they don't know Jesus Christ. They might be affiliated with something else. And through the something else that they're affiliated with, everybody's going to go down. Even Lucifer, Satan, kneels down to the Heavenly Father, to Jesus Christ. So if Lucifer kneels down to Jesus Christ, that means that anything below him kneels down to Jesus Christ too. Some of them flee because they're afraid of Jesus Christ. I'm just letting you know. Basically what I'm saying, when you have Jesus Christ with you as your protector, your adventure, there's no fear. There's no anger, no hatred. Sometimes I just have to play a part. I have to play a certain part in order for certain things to happen spiritually. I tried my best to give people a chance to change their ways. Me knowing that where they stand, where the loyalty stands, me knowing exactly what they're trying to do. I try to give people a chance. I try to give people warnings. That's how bad I feel about what comes when you go against the Heavenly Father. I'm here, I'm blessed because of Him. I would have been gone numerous times throughout my life, but I'm still here. Before I was in spiritual encrypted encounters, I've been fighting the fight. I've been fighting the spiritual war, brothers and sisters. The unseen spiritual war that I speak of the show reels that I show you, of the pictures that I show you. I've been fighting that all my life. So I'm a warrior from within and without, all around. I've been fighting spiritually all my life. I'm the real deal. The real deal is the spiritual person that I say I am. That's who I am. I do works that only certain people can do. Certain people with certain authority through Jesus Christ can do this works. Only the anointed and the blessed ones can do this works. And I'm one of those individuals that can do this works through Jesus Christ. But anyways, I don't know who's still here with me. I see live up there, but I don't see if anybody's here. Is anybody's here with me? Throw some thumbs up or something on there so I can see who's here with me. But it doesn't show no viewers right now. I know this was just supposed to be a quick video, but I'm going to make another video later on. I'm not sure for yet. But this was just a short video. It was supposed to be a short video. But when the Heavenly Father comes through your spirit and has certain things to say, He's going to say it and use me as a vessel, or anybody that He wants to use as a vessel, He can do that. That's what He does. He uses his people, His children, as vessels. But yes, I know about the affiliations of people. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, everybody have a beautiful, blessed day. Love, light, and blessings. Terro Singo Navio. Peace out.